This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olanireti Ololade. The major headlines: Awujale. Ogun government prepares for legal battle with Ifako Council. Electricity Act fallout. Gencos, discos rage as states begin tariff cuts. Pension revolt. IG vows action as ex-police officers protest nationwide. Tinubu Kwakwanso meets at Aso Rock. I'm ready to serve, says Mohammed Babangida. Sports. Former champion Otu, others progress at CBN tennis tournament. Entertainment. Jamaica sparks online buzz with birthday message to Kate Henshaw. News in detail. Awujale. Ogun government prepares for legal battle with Ifako Council. The Ogun State government on Monday said it's unshaken by threats of legal action from any group or individual challenging the burial of the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebuland, Oba Sikiru Kayode Aditono, which was conducted in line with Islamic rites. The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Mr. Shino Ogungbade, was reacting to the threats by the International Council for Ifa Religion to take legal action against the government and the family of the late Oba Adetono over violations of traditional burial rites. Ogungbade said that while it would be a sheer waste of time and resources for anyone to institute legal action against the government over Awujale's burial according to his religious beliefs, it is still within the ambit of the law to hold the government accountable through judicial processes. Electricity Act fallout. Gencos, discos rage as states begin tariff cuts. More states have announced plans to reduce electricity tariffs in their jurisdiction after the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission issued a new tariff order to Main Power Electricity Distribution Limited, revising the electricity cost for Band A customers from 209 naira per kilowatt per hour to 160 naira kilowatt per hour, effective August 1, 2025. This was, however, vehemently opposed by power generation and distribution companies, who claimed that the move may cripple the sector, as the Gencos declared that the industry is indebted to power producers to the tune of over 5 trillion naira. As the Gencos and Discos attacked Enugu State over its move on Monday, the state insisted on its decision, stressing that it followed all required processes to arrive at the 160 naira kilowatt per hour power tariff for Band A consumers. The power firms kicked against the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission's planned cut of Band A electricity tariff, warning that the decision relies on questionable subsidy assumptions and poses serious risks to the country's fragile power sector. In a statement issued on Monday by the Chief Executive Officer of the Association of Power Generation Companies, Joy Ogayi, the GENCO stated that the tariff revision sets a precedent for all other states and fails to reflect the true cost of electricity generation. However, still on Monday, more states with independent electricity regulatory powers indicated their interest in slashing tariffs like their Enugu counterparts. Pension revolt. IG vows action as ex-police officers protest nationwide. Retired police officer under the contributory pension scheme on Monday marched from the National Assembly and shut the main gate of the force headquarters in Abuja for hours, demanding that the police be removed from the scheme, which they said has trapped them in poverty. The elderly ex-officers refused repeated pleas to disperse until they secured a meeting with the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun. Facing the protesters, Egbetokun expressed sympathy and insisted it was not opposed to the police exiting the CPS if that would solve the problem, but stressed the decision lay beyond any one Inspector General. He said he had been engaging top government officials, including the National Security Advisor, on ways to improve police retirees' welfare and cautioned the crowd against being used by outside interests. The Abuja showdown capped a wave of coordinated agitations as retirees in Edo and Kwara states also protested, branding the CPS a killer scheme. Kaduna LG to make health insurance mandatory for intending couples aspirants. The chairman of Kudan local government area of Kaduna State, Dauda Abba, has proposed a requirement for would-be couples to present the Kaduna State Contributory Health Management Authority enrollment card before getting married. Ensuring this, he said, will increase enrollment into the scheme. Abba made the proposal on Monday in Kudan local government area secretariat at the Kadshim's inauguration of the informal sector enrollment campaign into the scheme. The chairman said the proposal aimed to ensure that couples have access to quality healthcare services. Tinubu, Kwankwaso meets at Asurok. Former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso on Monday held a closed-door meeting with President Bola Tinubu at the president's official residence. The meeting followed Kwankwaso's appearance at the opening of the Nigerian Forest Economy Summit 2025, held at the State House Conference Center, Abuja. It is the second publicly known encounter between the two men in just over 2 years. Their last recorded meeting in the Asurok Villa took place on June 9, 2023, days after Tinubu's inauguration, making Kwankwaso the first presidential candidate to visit the president. Addressing State House correspondents at the time, Kwankwaso said he discussed politics and governance with the president. He also said he might work with Tinubu but did not state the details. I'm ready to serve, says Mohammed Babangida. The son of former military president Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, Mr. Mohammed Babangida, has denied rejecting the recent appointment President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave him as the chairman of the Bank of Agriculture. The federal government announced the appointment last week alongside 7 others. The social media was awash yesterday with a letter purportedly written by Babangida rejecting his appointment. In the letter, purportedly written to President Tinubu and linked to some social media platforms, Babangida expressed appreciation for the confidence reposed in him, but cited personal and professional reasons for turning down the role. But in a swift reaction through the Ibrahim Babangida media office in Minna, the Niger state capital, Babangida described the circulating letter as fake and politically motivated. Sports. Former champion Otu others progress at CBN tennis tourney. Former Nigerian tennis #1 and Central Bank of Nigeria senior tennis champion Thomas Otu on Monday defeated Akaga Samuel in 2 straight sets of 4-1, 4-2 to cruise into the second round of the ongoing 2025 CBN Senior Tennis Championship, which is in its 46th edition. Playing the first match of the day, Otu never gave his opponent the chance to play his game as he bombarded ceaseless attacks that forced Akago to commit several unforced errors in the first set. Though Akaga tried to stage a comeback in the second set, but was stopped by the fireworks from more determined Otu's racket. Seeded 9th in the tournament, Otu will today trade strokes with Igena Paul, who defeated Okonkwo Paul 2-1 in the first round. Meanwhile, tournament top seed Adeleye Daniel beat wildcard entrant Mohamed Amir 2-1 to also move into the second round. Entertainment. Jimike sparks online buzz with birthday message to Kate Henshaw. Actor Jimike has sparked online controversy with his birthday tribute to fellow actress Kate Henshaw. In an Instagram post, Ike expressed deep admiration and past romantic feelings for Henshaw, reflecting on their early days together in Nollywood. "You knew all that time I wanted to eat that," Jimike wrote bluntly in the emotional post. He recalled how Henshaw supported him during his struggling days, giving him money for food and transport, and sharing audition tips. Ike's post was met with mixed reactions, with some praising his honesty and others finding it disrespectful. Recap of the major headlines. Awujale, Ogun government prepares for legal battle with Ifako Council. Electricity Act fallout. Gencos, discos rage as states begin tariff cuts. Pension revolt. IG vows action as ex-police officers protest nationwide. Tinubu Kwakwanso meets at Asurok. I'm ready to serve, says Mohammed Babangida. Sports. Former champion Otu others progress at CBN tennis tourney. Entertainment. Jimike sparks online buzz with birthday message to Kate Henshaw. us on all our social media handles: Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako_radio.